Denny Russell and Bob Marshall. Y'all come on up. Open mic will start after this round. It'll be one song each. We have George Moore, Joel Comstack, Kyle Tischler, and Jim Martin. Y'all will be our first four writers after this round. Okay, Denny, can I hear you, please?
Justin.
Sounds good. All right.
And
Thank you, Jebby.
Bob Marshall. And your
Check,
vocal mic.
check.
And Ricky Randolph. And your vocal mic.
Yes, ma'am. It's fine.
All righty, Denny Russell, Bob Marshall, and Ricky Randolph.
Okay. It's gonna be a cold, lonely night without you here to hold me just right. Georgia's got you on my mind. I can still feel the flames like this town was on fire. There's no way it could burn again. From the dark clouds hanging overhead to the tears rolling off my skin, another drop of whiskey, yeah, it's clear. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. The water shines with your reflection, and those city lights I used to see in your eyes. Now my whole world's turned gray. You set my heart on fire and threw the ashes away. There's no way it could burn again. From the dark clouds hanging overhead to the tears rolling off my skin, another drop of whiskey, yeah, it's clear. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. Through the lightning and the wind, I could see the smoke still rising from a love that had to end. There's no way it could burn again. From the dark clouds hanging overhead to the tears rolling off my skin, another drop of whiskey, hey, it's clear. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years. Atlanta ain't seen rain like this in years.
Very nice.
Ricky Randolph.
Thank
Good job,
y'all.
Ricky. Here's Bob Marshall.
Debbie, I just want to thank you for fitting me in the last minute. I know this is a spur of the moment kind of thing. Can I get a little bit more guitar in the monitor? I have like none.
I'm not getting a signal on your guitar now.
You were.
Have you
weren't
changed your battery? I think your battery might have died.
Well, is this microphone working?
I'll get it. Hold on, please.
I should have put it on my guitar. I should put the mic on my guitar. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. All right, yeah, we're good. Small technical difficulties that can't be fixed.
You're gonna have to get closer to that mic, right?
I never write a love song. I'm no good with poetry. Sometimes I'm just not saying the words I really mean. There is not a way to say something you ain't heard, but I gotta believe actions speak louder than words. I'm gonna hold you up and kiss you on every single inch of your body. I gotta scratch every little itch. I won't let you go. Gonna let you know just how much you mean to me. And I won't need to say a thing. Lord, I can't remember the last time we had a fight. I pride myself on being the strong and silent type. I won't be posting pictures on the internet, 'cause what we've got so good, I wanna keep it as a secret. I wanna hold you up and kiss you on every single inch of your body. I gotta scratch every little itch. I won't let you go. Gonna let you know just how much you mean to me. And I won't need to say a thing. I'm not the kind of man to give you everything, champagne and fancy furs. But what I want to do, show you what I mean, and I won't need to say a word. I want to hold you up and kiss you on every single inch of your body. I gotta scratch every little itch. I won't let you go. Gonna let you know just how much you mean to me. I won't let you go. Gonna let you know just how much you mean to me. And I won't need to say a thing. I won't need to say a thing. I won't need to say a thing. I won't need to say.
Bob Marshall. Bob, can you get that guitar mic closer? You moved away from it. There's nothing I can do when you do that. Here's Denny Russell.
Thank you, Debbie. Wrote this with a friend of mine from San Diego. We were in a band together in high school. It's called Pretty Girl Dumb. Her name was Jamie, or was it Jenny? I don't remember, but she sure was pretty. Tried to impress her when I jumped my bike, but it didn't go right. I did a face plant, she did a belly laugh. It hurt my ego more than the road rash. I limped away with my first taste of things to come. Yeah, there's something in the brain that just goes wrong. Can't fight it, it's a force that's way too strong. God bless the girls who cut us slack and just play along when guys are pretty girl dumb. Long legs in a short dress can make a guy stupid, more or less. When you're pretty girl dumb, the common sense mama tried to teach, it's pretty much gone. Yeah, there's something in the brain that just goes wrong. Can't fight it, it's a force that's way too strong. God bless the girls who cut us slack and just play along Well, trip over words on the tip of our tongue. Do the craziest things not to be outdone. Well, it's a safe bet the level is stupid. It's second to none. Yeah, when guys are pretty girl dumb. We see a pretty girl, we think we're Superman. Hey, watch this. Oh, that was a stupid plan. Yeah, there's something in the brain that just goes wrong. Can't fight it, it's a force that's way too strong. God bless the girls who cut us slack and just play along. It seems there's nothing some guys won't do, like putting her name in a tattoo. Must be our DNA through and through that makes guys become, yeah, pretty girl dumb. Yeah, pretty girl dumb. Guys can get all kind of stupid around a pretty girl.
Denny Russell. And here's Ricky Randolph.
Staring at the ceiling, or could it be I'm looking at the floor? I'm numb without any feeling, 'cause I don't know where my heart is anymore. If you feel uneasy, there's nothing to say or do. Here's something that might be easy for you. Won't you drop on down, change my luck, take my world and blow it up. If it's not enough, rip out my heart and take the parts, throw them all out in the front yard. If there's nothing better to do, won't you drop on down? The kitchen table's empty, and your chair is just a chair without you. You took the best part of me. That doesn't mean I'm missing the worst part too. Oh. If you feel uneasy, 1 and 1 still makes 2. Hurting me shouldn't be so simple, but it's like breathing in for you. Drop on down, change my luck, take my world, and blow it up. If it's not enough, rip out my heart, take the parts, throw them all out in the front yard. If there's nothing better to do, drop on by, drop on by. The plot is getting thicker, my patience wearing thin. The path is getting wider, this road has to bend. Won't you drop on by, change my luck, take my world and blow it up. If it's not enough, rip out my heart and take the parts, throw them all out in the front yard. If there's nothing better to do, drop on by, drop on by, drop on by, drop on by.
Ricky Randolph. Good job, Ricky.
Thank you.
And here's Bob Marshall.
That preacher made me feel like the world would end tonight. Judging by the news today, thought he might be right. Nothing good was anywhere, only pain was everywhere I looked. He was talking about the streets of gold, clouds with angel voices. I thought, yeah, that might be nice, but if I had my choices, where I'd spend eternity, be different in my book. Those pearly gates might take me back to the place where I was born. I'd be back in that house I loved, looking over fields of corn. Heaven has a big screen door, a wooden wraparound porch, smell of fresh baked bread and that white enamel stove. Pen and pencil by the phone, taking down those party line notes, and everything is comfortable and warm. That's why I believe heaven has a big screen door. Alfalfa drying in the sun and freshly turned up rose. Cool green grass pushing up between our wiggling toes. Those long days of summer, they meant the world to me. Then Mama would come out, ring that dinner bell, say supper's on, but we'd all know just by the smells. She'd say, oh, come on, wash up now, get something good to eat. Then later on, we'd all kick back, sit and watch the moon. That phonograph would play a few old Sinatra tunes. Heaven has a big screen door, a wooden wraparound porch, the smell of fresh baked bread and that white enamel stove. Pen and pencil by the phone, taking down those party line notes, and everything is comfortable and warm. That's why I believe heaven has a big screen door. Then Daddy would be coming home with every relative I've ever known. There'd be nothing better than to have the family back together. Heaven has a big screen door, a wooden wraparound porch, the smell of fresh baked bread and that white enamel stove. Pen and pencil by the phone, taking down those party line notes, and everything is comfortable and warm. That's why I believe. That's why I believe. That's why I believe heaven has a big screen door.
Thank you. All right, this you'll get it. This is a kind of a male-female relationship song, and I know there's only a few of those around, so. But it's about emotions. There's a little. You've heard the phrase "going through the motions." Let's put a little twist on that. She turns 15 next Friday, going on 25, but still a child. One day her life is great, the next it's over. 'Cause that guy she thought was sweet turned sour. And now she's going through the emotion. There's waterworks 'cause the guy's a jerk and a liar. She's going through the emotions. My wife said, honey, it only gets worse from here. Oh, great. Well, she should know. She's turning 39 again tomorrow. Thinking she's way past her prime and feeling down. Well, first it was PMS, now it's the change, I guess. Well, at least that's what Dr. Ross, Phil, and Oprah said. Yeah, she's going through the emotions. She's hot then cold, she's meek, she's bold then crying. She's going through the emotions. And I just dug for cover where I can. Oh yeah. She said, I feel like I'm just going through the motions. And I said, I think, well, you're mostly right. I think that you've missed one tiny detail. What I said next started the fight. I said, I think you're going through the emotion. Well, I guess that was the wrong thing for me to say. She said, how's this emotion for you? Upside my head with a stiletto shoe. Well, it's a good thing I'm hard-headed, or that could really hurt. And when she's going through the emotions, she's hot then cold, she's meek, she's bold then crying. When she's going through the emotion. Well, I'm still just a guy, honey. What's for dessert? Yeah, I know, you just need me to listen. Somehow all I can hear is that Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah.
Denny Russell. And we got one more from Ricky
Not a
Randolph.
true story, by the way.
My little girl screamed, hey, Daddy, put the top down.
You turn your volume up.
We were riding along.
You got your guitar volume down.
We were riding along through every little small town. There were a lot of little rocks laying all around. Made it hard to keep her feet flat on the ground. Well, you can put your life in a paper cup, leave it out in the rain and it won't fill up. Still we're gonna have just enough to get us home back to Little Rock. There's a river that flows through the creek, my dear, through the Cumberland banks where it disappears. Hey, now all us little fish are gonna swim to the top, trying to find our way back home to Little Rock. Put your life in a paper cup, leave it out in the rain and it won't fill up. Still we're gonna have just enough to get us home back to Little Rock. 'Cause stars are just raindrops from up above. If the first don't hit you, you know the second one does. There's an ocean that flows through the river, my dear, and and it follows the coast until the coast is clear. Hey, now all the big fish swim to the town, trying to find their way back home to Little Round. Trying to find their way back home to Little Round. Yeah, my little girl screamed, hey, Daddy, put the top down.
Ricky Randolph. Good job. And we got one more from Bob Marshall. Real quick, George Moore, Joel Comstock, Kyle Tischler, Jim Martin. Y'all are going to be up after these two songs.
All right.
Here's
So
Bob Marshall.
I got to ask, how many people in here have kids, and at some point you said, my mother used to say this to me, and I swear I will never say this to my kids when they grow up. And then 20 years later, you find yourself saying those very same things to your kids. You are looking at my mother right here. I find things coming out of my mouth. I say, oh my God, I'm turning into my mother. So I figured that was suitable for a song. Well, they're universal. Everybody's heard them from the time we all were born. Every generation and every single nation, they've been heard 1,000,000 times before. They're supposed to make you think you can take them to the bank like a stopped clock twice a day. They're 3 chords and the truth, the undisputed proof. They're the things that mamas say. Like Ben Franklin's mama told him, Benny boy, come on in out of the rain. Oh, Lady Godiva, don't go out like that. Mona Lisa, wipe that smile off your face. Vincent Van Gogh, you better wash your ears or you're gonna lose them someday. They may not be the right thing, but they keep on talking. They're the things that mama say. Well, I must admit, I never listened to my mama growing up. But I have to say, she was right on when she talked about that safety stuff. Yeah, I cut my head, broke my leg, had a lifetime of bumps and bruises. But there was once she got it wrong when she swung that paddle down, said, this hurts me more than you. Like Einstein's mama said, if you're so smart, I'll figure it out for yourself. Oh, you better watch out where you swing that stick to little Teddy Roosevelt. Mozart quit playing that piano every day. Bill Gates, go outside and play. Yeah, you win some and you lose some, but there's things you can use, and those gems that mama say. Yeah, you win some and you lose some, but there's things you can use, and those gems that mama say. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Bob Marshall.
Thank you.
And we got one more from Denny Russell.
All right, I'm going to change this one up a little bit. At the corner of 5th and M, there's a place called Jack's. They sell vices and habits and bottles and packs. Across the street is a Heaven's Harvest bus. Free ride to a meal and a shot of Jesus. Will he go right or he go left? Take a bus, take a breath, or chase his death. Tries to decide what to feed his belly and his soul are what he thinks he needs. But every choice has its consequences. They tear down or build up fences and ripple out like a stone thrown in the water. He's always had someone cheering, ears open for the hearing, a shoulder waiting for the tears to fall, praying for us, hallelujah. She drags the blade across her skin, feels release when she sees the red. One day will she go too far, or will she live to share and bear the scars? But every choice has its consequences. They tear down or build up fences and ripple out like a stone thrown in the water. She's always had someone cheering, ears open for the hearing, a shoulder waiting for the tears to fall, praying for an angel chorus, hallelujah. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes the road is long, but you are not alone. No, you're not alone. He turned right and took a bus. She put down the blade, said that's enough. 'Cause every choice has its consequences. They tear down or build up fences, ripple out like a stone thrown in the water. She's like someone cheering, ears open for the hearing, a shoulder waiting for the tears to fall, praying for an angel chorus, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Denny Russell, Bob Marshall, Ricky Randolph.
Thank you, Debbie.